Have you ever tried to convince someone else, whether it's to buy a product, follow advice, or do something? However, instead of them being interested in what we have to say, they often feel reluctant and unwilling to follow our invitation. This situation often leads to conflict and alienates our audience. On this occasion, we will discuss effective techniques to convince others, especially in a business context. This technique is especially useful for those who are working in international marketing, and for those of you who deal with a lot of people, such as public figures, content creators, and influencers on social media. Around the world, every business sector is in need of this technique. In particular, for those of you who want to start a career or build a business, or in modern terms, build a startup. In the world of business, this technique is essential for convincing people to take action or change their point of view. For entrepreneurs, it's the key to getting the right strategic partners, finding investors to fund projects, or finding consumers who are ready to buy products. By utilizing these techniques, you can not only succeed in the local market, but also in the international market. These techniques are persuasion techniques methods used to influence others and encourage them to act. In this video, we will explain what persuasion techniques are, why they are so important, and provide some tips to improve your persuasion methods that you can apply in a business context. Let's take a look. Persuasion techniques are an essential tool for every industry around the world. These techniques are needed to influence others, encourage them to act, and present effective arguments. Individuals with strong persuasion skills are able to influence others to contribute better in the workplace. This technique is used to sell products, recruit qualified team members, and increase productivity. With the ability to speak persuasively, you will be able to bring people together through brilliant ideas and encourage support from various parties. This skill is essential for dealing with international clients, employers from different backgrounds, potential customers, and stakeholders in different markets. Businessmen and marketers often use this technique to convince consumers to invest in their products or services. If you want to make significant progress both in your local business and on the international stage, then it is crucial to master these persuasion techniques. Here are 7 steps to mastering persuasion techniques that most business people out there can apply. 1. Understand the audience or interlocutor. The first step is to understand and listen to every answer from our target or audience. In a business context, this means paying attention to cultural differences, values, and interests that could affect their views. By listening to them, we can find out the characters, complaints, and needs that underlie their reactions. 2. Good and clear delivery. Our delivery or explanation should be clear and concise, and able to reach a wide range of audience backgrounds. Make sure not to use jargon that may confuse them. If the explanation is done effectively, their attitudes and thoughts can change according to our wishes. But remember, if the explanation seems confusing or forced, they might stay away. 3. Share the need. Create a sense of need by offering real solutions to existing needs. In a business context, promote your idea by explaining how your product or service can solve a problem that your audience often faces in different countries. Linking the benefits directly to the challenges they face will make your message more relevant. 4. Pay attention to the choice of words. Words have a huge impact on perception, especially in different cultural contexts. Use descriptive imagery and positive connotations, and choose words that are acceptable in different languages and cultures. Convince your audience that your idea is really needed and a real solution to their problems. 5. Use a good screenplay. Stories are often more convincing than simply presenting facts. The power of stories, especially inspirational or relatable ones, can bridge cultural differences. If you can hook audiences from different backgrounds into your story, the potential impact will be much greater. 6. Repetition is key to grabbing attention. Psychologically speaking, elements that are constantly repeated will get into the subconscious mind faster. For example, a simple yet powerful marketing slogan can help your audience remember your product better. Consistent repetition of messages is essential in strengthening branding in the market. 7. Personalize your message. The last persuasion technique is to personalize the message to suit the background of the recipient. Understand first the characteristics and needs of your audience in different countries or cultures, and customize your message to make it relevant. If the audience feels that the message adapts to their experiences and needs, it will be easier for them to connect with the idea. From the explanation above, it can be concluded that persuasion techniques are an art of communication that is very important for business people or all people in the world of work, especially in the business context. This technique needs to be honed and improved continuously. Mastering this technique is not easy, but it is worth learning, especially for those who want to compete and succeed in international business. So, those are some important steps that we need to understand in persuasion techniques to achieve success in the business world. Mastering the art of convincing others is no easy feat. Each technique has its own challenges and opportunities. Let's stop getting stuck in ineffective communication patterns and start implementing strategies that can help us gain the support we need to achieve our goals. If you have any questions or thoughts on persuasion techniques or how to apply them in a business context, please leave a comment below. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.